Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, and tonight's a very special video because I just got back from seeing the Bruce O Rama event down in Des Moines in Iowa. And usually I try to get home, gather my thoughts, but I don't know, I've never been to an event like this before, so I'm just gonna fire off and talk about whatever comes to mind right now. So basically the event is kind of split up into 3 segments. The first one is like the trivia game, like Last Man Standing. Fun game. The app seemed to work, which weirdly enough, I'm part of this Facebook group that's like fans of Ash Williams and Evil Dead, and for the last couple weeks they were talking about the Bruce O Rama event when they went to see it. And they were talking about how like the app wouldn't work for them, or it would stall, or crap like that. I didn't really have that on mine, or at least I don't think I did. But I mean, I think I got over half the questions wrong, but I did have a streak when I started. Obviously, I didn't get called up, unfortunately, but it was still fun. Oh, I did get to see Bruce like exit his trailer and like actually go into the place that the event was at, like the Hoyt Sherman place. That was fun. Well, that wasn't fun. It was cool to see, but I don't know. It was cool. But anyway, once the actual show started, we started off with the trivia. I didn't get called up. The winner got this like goodie box that was related to Evil Dead Rise, which I mean, like one person I was talking to while I was waiting to be let in, he outright said like this is a whole PR thing, because like Evil Dead just came out last week, right? So after the trivia was over, we had a 15-minute break where we could go to the bathroom, get some drinks, whatever. I come back and they're playing a short montage of all these Bruce Campbell scenes from like different movies, and like not just the Evil Dead films. Like he had some scene, like it showed his segments from like Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, those movies. And from Burn Notice, and then it finally settled on the play menu for the Army of Darkness, and this is what I was really hoping for, because like in the Ash Williams fan group on Facebook, all the people who have mentioned the Bruce O Rama event, they've said that they'll either play the first Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2. And I was really hoping for Army of Darkness, because like, I mean, that's what I'm wearing right now. So I'm glad that they decided to show Army of Darkness tonight. Right before that happened, though, the second segment of the event was just Bruce answering some Q&A questions about like the Evil Dead movies, anything outside of the Evil Dead. Like some people were asking like what his favorite project was, or like what was his favorite one-liner from a movie. I kid you not, like either I or somebody in my row he actually tried calling someone from my row. And I didn't think it would happen because the tickets I got, which unfortunately were not VIP tickets, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get a picture or an autograph from Bruce. Maybe next year though. The tickets I got, they were up on the balcony in like the last row, so I didn't expect anything tonight. But during the Q&A session, Bruce actually called on somebody from the very, very back, which I assumed he meant like the last row, right? And I was pretty sure he meant either myself or one of the people sitting next to me, which, by the way, I made 2 new friends tonight. But anyway, so I thought that he was going to call on either myself or like 2 other people. But then right as we were going to stand up, this one person a few rows in front of us just leaps up and just starts asking a question. And the reason why I'm pretty sure he was calling on someone from like my row is because once she started talking, he had like a visible reaction that like looked like annoyance. Or maybe I'm just imagining things, I don't know, but that's the way it looked from where I was sitting. Because like it was a facial expression and like it was a hand gesture of like, the kind of hand gesture where like you bring up your arm thinking like, what the hell is going on? That he did something like that, so I don't know. Whatever, anyway, the Q&A session was still fun, just hearing all his answers, giving his, like usual, like Bruce Campbell, Ash Williams response to them. And then he dipped out, and we saw the Army of Darkness on a screen that wasn't as big as a movie theater's, but it was still fun to watch. And let me tell you, that movie went by quicker than I originally remembered, which was fine. I gotta say that the theater house thing that we were in, like sort of opera house or whatever, like during the whole film, everybody was clapping and cheering, applauding, and like just laughing their asses off, and like even shouting like funny one-liners during the film, or like just repeating what Ash was saying, like come get some, or yo she bitch, let's go, that kind of thing. And I gotta say, like, I have never been part of an audience that was that engaged in a film before, like where everyone's just cheering, clapping, applauding. Like I've never seen a movie, like either in a theater or a drive-by or otherwise, where the audience has like been that like active and engaged in the screening. Like even when my family went to see Avengers Endgame, like the people weren't cheering or applauding during that. I mean, granted, when I saw Endgame, it was like a full month after it released. But my point is, like, this was a great experience all around. I mean, yes, it did put a damper on my mood with the fact that, someone stole our thunder for the Q&A, and the fact that I didn't get VIP tickets, so that meant I couldn't actually meet Bruce in person. But it was still fun all the way around. And if they ever come back to Iowa, because Bruce and like the guy who's running the trivia thing, they made it a point to say that this is their first ever Bruce O Rama event in Iowa, much less Des Moines. But if they ever come back, I will definitely go there, and I'll make sure to get a VIP ticket next time. Because, this was great all around. I got to see Bruce Campbell technically in person. I didn't meet him face to face, but it was still fun. And I made 2 new friends along the way, which, speaking of, we're planning on seeing Evil Dead Rise this Friday night. Once I get done with all my work and school and everything, because this Friday I got this thing called Portfolio Day with my college. And actually, if we do end up seeing Evil Dead Rise on Friday, this will make it the 3rd time that I've seen the movie. because aside from the night that I reviewed the film, I actually went and saw it a second time this morning, because the place that I work is in Des Moines, which is not where I live. And I decided, like, you know what, I don't want to go home and then come back here. Like, I won't do that. Not even for this. So what I did was I went to the nearest movie theater and rewatched Evil Dead Rise. Great theater, by the way. It's the kind of theater where they actually, like, serve you dinner and drinks in addition to the reclined seats. Awesome theater. I'm definitely going there again. I'll just have to make sure that I watch what I spend. And then after that, I went over to the college that I go to and just crashed there for a few hours. So all around, great day. But to summarize it all, Bruce O Rama was a great event. If this is the only time I'm ever gonna see it in Iowa, like, I'd say it's worth it. If I ever do see it again, then I'm definitely getting the VIP ticket. That way I can actually meet him in person, get a selfie, you know, the works. And if the event ever happens, like, in your hometown, then, like, definitely go and see it, because it was a treat for sure. But that's really it for me. As of right now, this is like the final video for my Evil Dead Road to Rise playlist. And like this really is the last one as of now. I do have a few more videos that I'm planning on making. One of them is to discuss, like, the 4 different cuts of the Army of Darkness that I have. Which, by the way, they played the theatrical version at Bruce O Rama. And then another video that I want to do is I want to do a short review of, like, of the original prequel to Evil Dead, the one called Within the Woods, where they basically made it as a proof of concept. But those 2 videos, there's no real timetable on when I'm going to do those. Maybe next week, maybe in a couple weeks, I don't know. But in a couple weeks, I am planning on, like, doing a couple Star Wars videos, because, like, you know, May the 4th be with you. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop the video right now. So yeah, if you ever get the chance to go to Bruce O Rama, definitely go to it. And that's right for me. Have a groovy rest of your weeks.